To replace the arm core, if we're replacing the left-hand arm core, we first need to unplug the chair. Next, we use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the 3 screws that secure the arm cap. Then we can remove the cap and set it aside. Next, we need to use a 3/16 inch Allen wrench to remove the 4 screws that secure the arm core to the chair. And be sure to retain the washers that come on each of those screws. Okay, if you're replacing the right-hand arm core at this point, you can just disconnect the connector and remove the arm core from the chair. To install the new right-hand arm core then, simply connect the new arm core to the corresponding connector from the chair. If you're replacing the left-hand arm core, however, we have a few more steps. We need to use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the 2 screws that secure the controller housing to the arm core. Okay, then we can pull that housing away from the arm core and use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the 3 screws from the underside of the housing. Note that these 3 screws are a different size than the 2 screws you just removed, so be sure not to mix them up. Okay, then we can remove that panel and lift up on that PCB that's inside the housing. Push the controller out of the hole there so you can flip over the PCB and then disconnect the 2 connectors. Okay, then we can remove the arm core from the chair. To install the new arm core then, we need to fish that cable through the arm core. And then we can connect the connectors to the PCB. Okay, then we can insert the controller knob through the hole in the upper controller casing. Note the areas where the cable needs to be routed so that it doesn't get pinched when we're reassembling the casing. And once those cables are where we need to be, we can replace the lower part of the casing. And we can replace the 3 screws to secure it. Okay, once we verify that the knob is able to move properly, we can flip that casing back over, align it with the cavity in the arm core, make sure that's flush, and we can replace those 2 screws to secure it. Whether you're replacing a left-hand or right-hand arm core, the next step is to tuck the cabling up into the arm core cavity so that you can position the arm core flush against the top of the chair arm. Then, holding the arm core in place, you can replace the 4 Allen screws and washers to secure the arm core to the arm. It's easiest if you install them by hand first and then use the Allen wrench to tighten the screws. Okay, then we can place the arm cap into position and replace the 3 screws to secure it. If you unplug the chair, you can plug it back in now. And we're done.